Hey there, everybody. Anthony Maslone here again. And now we are at section 4 of Influencer Marketing Academy. Now we're going to start talking about the more advanced portion of marketing your products and building your brand. So in section 1, we went over a basic intro and overview, understanding our influencers. Section 2 was more the first steps of action taking and building the social media accounts that we discussed, and we're really going to get into, once again, the more advanced steps right here. And now, before this section, in section 3, is where you should have connected with an influencer, at least one or two by now, and started to build relationships and start working on brokering deals and getting them to put your product out there. So with that being said, we're going to now take it to another level. Whether you have connected with an influencer or not, this is also very valuable information that you're going to need, because this is great for once we are getting into the more advanced stages of building a sustainable brand and building a successful brand. So what I like to call is incentivizing your customer base. So we want to give people incentives to come to us and follow our social media pages and check out our online store. So we're going to use things such as product giveaways that are going to require action from the customer themselves. So you could start running Facebook ads or influencer ads by featuring a certain product and requiring them, for example, to follow and like one of your posts in order for them to be enrolled into the free giveaway. And then with people seeing that there's a free product at hand and there's no risk for them, they're going to be pretty inclined to enter your free giveaway and engage with your store or your page, therefore giving them a better chance to become a prospective customer. We could also do this through discount codes. Discount codes are a good incentive for customers to purchase product, whether they are already purchasing through you or not. But the thing about discount codes is they're only good in moderation. Now, if people see that a business is slashing prices consistently, it for the most part shows that their business is not good because their stock is sitting. There's no better impression on a business than seeing what they have is completely sold out, because that shows that the demand is there and the product is perfect. So with that being said, we're going to use discount codes from time to time, and I insist that you do use them. Don't be afraid to use it. Absolutely do not be afraid to use it, but do not overuse it. This is a very, very important thing to keep in mind, and it's a vital part when you are trying to use incentives for your customer base and try to find new ways to tap into another audience or new ways to catch people's eyes. Because as you know, wherever people's eyes are is where the business is and where the money is to be made. That's why social media marketing and influencer marketing is growing faster than ever. So let's talk about advancing your growth. One good route would be sponsoring ambassadors in your niche. So we could look at examples such as Shreds. Arvin Lal, an entrepreneur, started this company back in 2012, and what he did was he started a movement. More so than getting influencers together on social media, he created a community. Now, with this, he did choose a solid amount of influencers. He chose fitness models and fitness enthusiasts, male and female, throughout Instagram, and he started utilizing them to reach out to each of their individual audiences, just like we're going to be using influencer marketing ourselves, but he did it on a greater scale and before it was really recognized. He was one of the few people in the beginning in 2012 to successfully find how much power is behind influencers and influencer marketing. So it was so impressive because once he started doing this, he started to see 15 to 20% growth in their overall gross revenue month over month. This is not year over year, and this was consistent growth, which is the craziest part. So in 2012, he walked away with $90,000 in profit, which you could say is a few $100,000 in gross revenue. And then in 2013, Shreds ended up seeing $5 million in gross revenue, which is a huge jump. And now, if you think it's just getting started there, in 2014, they did more than half of that in the first quarter. So in the first 3 months of 2014, they did more than half of gross revenue that they did in the entirety of 2013. So as you can see in the screenshot in the top right corner, Shreds has 2 million followers, but that is nothing because they have a group of ambassadors that absolutely run the space in Instagram and the space of fitness. So you could look at someone as such as Paige Hathaway. She was one of the first ambassadors for Shreds back in 2012. And when she first connected with Shreds, she had merely 8,000 followers on Instagram. So if you look at her page today, believe it or not, she has well over 3 million followers on Instagram. And that's quite the growth in 4 years, if you ask me. So yes, Shreds itself only has 2 million followers, but they have ambassadors all over the fitness niche that have a huge following, and that is why Shreds has been able to succeed so well. Arvin was able to look outside the box and take these people together and create a community. And by creating community, he was able to get this passion and people that were really into his brand, and he ended up growing faster than ever and building a huge company, which to the public eye was seen as a fitness company, but in his own mind, he knows the truth of it is that it was a pure marketing beast. So, going back to sponsoring again, this is something that's going to allow you to tap into audiences consistently. So when you choose someone to be a sponsor of your brand, for example, they're going to be the absolute face of your brand. So you have to keep in mind that you're going to have this person representing your brand through whatever they do. So when you do pick a sponsor, you're not going to want someone that is frowned upon in the public eye, someone that is a safe bet, a good role model, someone that can represent your brand as if they are working for you in your offices. Now, this allows you to tap into your audiences consistently because, on the contrary, from using a influencer to post a single featured post on the internet for a certain period of time, a sponsor will be posting consistently and giving fresh updates to their audience over and over again as you put out new content, new products, and really whatever you want them to post, because you have them in much more control than if they were just a simple influencer on the web, which is more of a freelancer type deal. So rather than these one-time features, it's consistent updates. One of my favorite ways to incentivize your customers and to grow quicker than ever is collaboration. Now, through collaboration, you can combine audiences with another brand that is very closely related to your niche or selling the same exact products but just a different variation. So, collaborations could be within the accessories world. A watch company could collaborate with a bracelet company, or a jewelry company could collaborate with a t-shirt company. But you could do something that's very closely related to your product, such as if you are a bracelet company, you collaborate with another bracelet company and bring your heads together. The good part about this is if you are working with someone else that's creative in your space, they could provide you with outside ideas and outside perspective on your business and exactly what you're operating, which is always good because it's a fresh mind that could point out things that you are blind to when you are on the inside of your own business. And not only that, this is a great way to build your network. So when you're doing this, you are getting the other company and your company working together, and you're able to combine your audiences. And now this is a great way to establish your brand in the public eye. So doing a collaboration with another company is a great way to reap the benefits of a general page influencer or a mass influencer, because by doing a collaboration with another brand, you are putting your brand out there on a much grander scale, therefore being seen much more by the public eye, and this helps your brand get established. And once people are seeing your brand more and more, they know that you're going to have a much more impressive reputation, and seeing that you are a successful brand, a reputable brand, and someone that they can consider buying from and opening up their wallet to today or in the near future. So that is why I think collaboration and sponsorship are two very good growth hacks to use, but this is more on the advanced end of influencing and using social media marketing. So I hope you guys are making amazing progress through sections 1 through 3, and now you can reap the benefits of collaboration and sponsoring, which is a more established type of marketing.